Hello, I'm Patzner. I'm here with Derek Sup, and we are doing a concert Sunday, April 27th at 4 p.m. at St. Paul Lutheran Church, and we're calling it the Founders Concert since we are the co-founders of Glenview Classical Series.
Yes.
So, I don't know, what should we say about this program?
We're doing an all French program except for pieces that we've written and a couple of jazz standards. And of those are some well-known names, Poulenc and Milhaud.
Yes.
And some lesser-known people like
Taillefere and Barriere. Milhaud and Poulenc and Taillefere are all part of Les Six, which is French for The Six, which was a composer collective happening around the turn of the century, a little after the turn of the century, and Milhaud was one of the leaders, and he was trying to keep up, I think, with the times, which, we have Schoenberg doing 12-tone music, and the French people, this is right after World War I, they're like, we're not going to do what the Germans are doing. We're going to do our own thing, but it's going to be cutting edge. And what he kind of did, and what I hear in Poulenc and Taillefere, is polytonality. And we're calling this concert a Founders Concert, and it's subtitled The French Connection, in memory of the late, great Gene Hackman. But really, it's because Milhaud took that French style, and he ended up living in Oakland for a long time, teaching at Mills College. And so the idea is that we're in France, and then we move to Oakland, and then the Oakland music is us after that. But a cool thing about the Milhaud that we're playing is there's two vocal lines, and it's not that there's two singers, it's for different languages. So there's a version for English, and there's a version for French. And I'm going to be doing kind of like a composite of what I think is the most interesting melodic material. And you wrote a piece?
I wrote a piece. It's what I hope is one movement of a multi-movement piece, my first cello sonata for cello and piano.
Yes. Is it called Cello Sonata No. 1?
Right now, yeah. Probably
Nice.
will be on the program if I think of a better name. And I think that I didn't write it until we had read through some of the pieces and some of the thematic material, some of the musical concepts have worked their way into the my writing, like the bitonality and I love to live in a kind of vaguely French impressionistic harmonic land. So I feel like that's more of a constant in my writing, but especially went there for this piece.
I feel like one of our most artistically successful concerts was our Messiaen and Beyond concert, and this feels to me kind of like a continuation of that.
Yeah.
Where we did music by Messiaen and his teachers and students, and that's sort of a different angle of French music, a different corner with Debussy and Ravel, and I remember Couperin played Xenakis. Who's Greek, but he studied with Messiaen. And then this is that other, the Milhaud, Poulenc corner of things. I wrote a piece too that's sort of, in one movement, definitely I'm trying to embrace the multi-tonality concept. And I'm calling it duopoly, because there's two of us, and we're kind of running this series without we're not accepting votes from the public, or we have a board, so they vote on certain things.
Runaway tyrant of a 501c3 nonprofit.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, honestly, I think we're pretty susceptible to influence, more so than the duopoly that's in charge of our country right now.
Yes.
And so I have feelings about that. So it's sort of a dual meaning there. And also...
And there's two movements.
Yes, it was originally a 3-movement work, and I sort of managed to merge a couple of movements, and now it's a 2-movement work, and there's two of us, and it's the two people who are in charge of this nonprofit, so duopoly.
Yeah, and I feel like it has some of the angst.
For sure.
The emotional angst in relation to the political duopoly that's happening.
Yes.
In the world.
Yes, and yes, I think it's a time to to rage.
Yeah,
And
time
so
to rage.
they're-
And it rages, that piece.
Yes. Yeah.
It
they're-
goes hard.
Yeah. I'm glad you feel that way.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, so that's the concert, and we really hope that you can come.
Yep, Sunday, April 27th at 4 p.m.
Yeah.
At St. Paul Lutheran Church in Oakland.
Yeah. 1658 Excelsior Avenue.
Where
What
we
else
are
do
right
we
now.
have? Yeah, what else do we have to say?
Wanda won't be there.
This is Wanda. He's a good boy.
He's at all the rehearsals, but he doesn't get to come to concerts.
Yeah, that's okay. He's like sitting under this piano as we're rehearsing.
Yes, he blends right in, black and white.
He's an important part of the team. All right, thanks, y'all.
Bye.